So, funniest thing, I actually had a dream that I had done today's video, and I not once talked about The Masked Singer. What's funny about that is there was no new episode of The Masked Singer last night. So, I wound up getting worried for nothing. It's a huge reliever off my, it's a huge stress off my mind though. Good morning and happy Thursday, everybody. Unfortunately, now I'm at a crossroads because I don't know what to do. I'm in a void. I'm in a state of flux. I don't know what to talk about next. And on top of that, I can't even go see my family at the moment because my parents took my nephews for a grandson vacation to Great Wolf Lodge. I hope they're having fun. Actually, I know for a fact that I did call them last night though, and that was actually my high. Knowing that they got there safe and sound, that's definitely my high for sure. I mean, it's not the roads are bad or anything, but they got there safe, and that's all that matters. Actually, no, I do have a low, and I'm sure, and you know what, as a Chugger Conroy fan, I concur with this, but yesterday it rained, right? And honestly, I didn't think the weather was that bad that it would constitute having to worry about what to wear on your feet. TLDR, water got in my shoes, and I had to be stuck wearing like the shoes, like wet socks all day. Yeah. I gotta go with Chugger Conroy in this one. It stinks when that happens. Cause like, no matter how active you are, like your feet are always so cold. And it's not like it was cold that bothered me, but like, it feels clammy, I guess, if that's the right word for it. It feels clammy. And yeah, not a fan. What's my act of kindness? My act of kindness was I held the door for someone yesterday. I did that. I also remember to call my mom and dad. That was also awesome, as well as part of my high. Oh, actually, I need to iterate one thing. For those of you guys, if you saw my video the other day, then you know that one of my major obstacles for 2026 is always just make Valentine's Day be better than Valentine's Day 2024. And I did talk about how I felt like I succeeded in that. But it took me until just now to put the check mark next to that item on my 2026 bucket list. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take any chances. Save. Come on, save. Let's go. Okay. Now, double save. We always double save our work because you never know. Come on, double save. Yeah, okay. Alright, double save. We good. Now, speaking of things that are good, actually, I do have to admit I am in a bit of a state of flux right now because I really don't know what to talk about today. There's no Masked Singer. Well, there is one thing I did want to do for a short later. And I was going to do that short after, after I upload this video. And it's the first time in a good while that I've actually had a video where there wasn't anything to, talk about that I normally would. I mean, for the most part, Mondays are safe for One Piece manga chapters unless there's no chapter that day. But even then, I find something to talk about and discuss. Tuesdays, Hot Ones. Thursdays, when I talk about Chucker Conroy doing his Let's Play of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I mean, there's a new episode of Hot Ones today, but as of this recording, it hasn't been released yet. For reference, it's like 10:30 at this moment in time in this video. The new episode won't release for another half hour. And then Fridays, because again, talking about Hot Ones is Friday's thing. I am virtually stuck. It's definitely been a while since this has happened. And I'm afraid I don't know what to do now. Actually, that's not true. There are some things I could talk about if I could actually think about them. Actually, one thing I do want to talk about. This won't be the subject of the video, but it's something I want to mention. I made it through yesterday and I haven't had any meat in like 3 days. Like, I wanted to have something on Monday, but what I was looking for wasn't there. I tried getting it on Tuesday, but I'm like, I don't like what I see. And yes, like, seriously, I actually haven't had any meat, like beef or pork or chicken or any land animal in like 3 days. I mean, even yesterday, I don't really do it that often, but I actually went to Popeyes and I actually tried their shrimp tackle box and their flounder fish sandwich. I also tried their fried pickles too. Those were good. The fried pickles at Popeyes are pretty solid. But again, no meat. But actually, here's the thing. Catholics can have eggs and we can have fish and seafood on Ash Wednesday and every Friday during Lent. But again, no beef, no pork, no chicken, etc. Like, that's all. Like, that's the rule. And I mean, is it really that big of a deal? No. Actually, I might as well make the subject of today's video because I do find this quite interesting the more I think about it. Again, it's not really that big a deal, especially when, I may not be able to have any meat, but, if Popeye's seafood is any indication, options are available. I mean, there's plenty of vegetable-related soups you can have. I mean, I like my mom's broccoli and Swiss cheese soup. That's good. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes that at some point on a Friday during Lent. That would be awesome. Mac and cheese, that's something you can have. Speaking of cheese, cheese pizza. Or if you think that's boring, there's plenty of other non-meat related things you can put on a pizza. Peppers and onions, mushrooms, you do broccoli. I actually like broccoli on pizza. I've seen people do artichokes before. Anelio's is good artichoke pizza. And so does Atlas. Atlas has some pretty good, solid vegetable pizza related options. Funny enough, lately I love Anelio's, I really do, but there's something about Atlas that just having a couple of their specialty slices, they pop it back in the oven and it gets all and they have an actual working pizza oven, and that crisp and a bit of a char. I love that. I love going to a local pizza place and just getting like a pizza that's already been on like the shelf for like a little while, but you ask him to reheat it, and it's so good that way. Like, that brings me back to my childhood right there. I love that. Yeah, I've been having a lot of pizza lately, now I think about it. I mean, not a lot, but I definitely get pizza on the weekends. For sure on Saturday, I'm definitely going to I need to do something meat related again. Like, for real, you know what I had, the last meat related thing I had on Sunday night was a chicken that my mom made. And you know what I had the night before? Because my parents will order out from Giuseppe's in Corning, because when they watch my nephews, they bring my nephews to their house and we have dinner there as a family. And I get their chicken broccoli Alfredo. So basically, the only meat I've had is chicken. That's it. Actually, I did have a slice of pepperoni pizza on Sunday too for lunch. But yeah, chicken's been like the vast majority of what I've been eating. I mean, listen, I'm sure there's part of me deep down that's like, I must have protein. Why do I have protein? But at the same time, like, there are options that are available. Use them. And so I did. But you know what? I'm definitely getting something meat related today. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I want to do something. I'd rather keep it. I want to keep it simple too. That's the thing. I want to do it, but keep it simple. Like, I mean, chicken wouldn't be bad. Chicken wouldn't be bad at all, actually. That is an option. I'm about to watch a show with chicken wings, so might as well. Oh no. That's actually something I like to do. On Fridays, on the weekends, especially on Fridays, that's when I usually get chicken wings. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I love, like, seriously, chicken wings are my hors d'oeuvre of choice. For a reason. Like, that is, like, that, like, chicken wings are my things, okay? Like, that's, wings and chicken wings and onion rings. Like, that's, that's, like, my go-to, like, bar food thing. Maybe sometimes I'll do fries instead of onion rings, or waffle fries. Actually, Harry's and Elmira, they have good waffle fries. I mean, they already have good wings too, but you know, I'm pretty sure people in the 607 don't need to hear that from me. You know, it's Harry's. Harry's is good. There's a lot of places to get good wings in my area. I mean, Elbow Room is still number one, hands down. I just mentioned Harry's. Harry's is great. Nick's Pub and Grill, Legends and Champions, all owned by the same people. They have good wings. Pick's Pub has good wings. The wings over the Picnic Pizza that's in Big Flats are what I grew up with. It's been a really long time since I've been at Bernie Murray's. I'm sure their wings are probably still pretty good. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now. You know, no wings. Not to mention, even if I want to go to Nick's to have their fish fry, which they have a really great fish fry, by the way, I have to do the very difficult task of avoiding having their ranch. If you don't know, here's again, Nick's, Legends, and Champions, all three places owned by the same people. They also own an 1894 tap house, but for the sake of what I'm describing, we'll just keep it at Nick's. Their ranch is probably the best ranch you're going to find, like, anywhere. Like, if you even think for a second about the best ranch, no, you haven't. You have not. Like, Keith Habersberger, the Try Guys, if you're watching this, like, come to the 607, go to Nick's, and have their ranch. Yes, I'm a Try Guys fan. Yes, I like Keith Habersberger. And, I mean, yes, I am very well aware that he had declared himself a ranch bitch. Well, Keith Harrisburg, this is an open invitation for you to come to the 607. We know you do eat the menu. We got plenty of places in this area for you to do it here. The ranch over at Nick's? Like, dude, you need to try this. If you even call yourself a ranch bitch, you would come here and try that. I am not kidding. Like, actually, nothing's gonna happen. He's not gonna come here. It'd be cool though. It'd be really cool. Especially when, that would be kind of cool that happened. But, yeah, again, I haven't legit had any meat in over 3 days. And, I mean, I feel fine. And again, it wasn't by, you know, well, that's technically it was by choice, but I didn't plan out to be that way. So, this is really cool. Although, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna have some meat today. I totally am. Maybe I'll just get a chicken from Sam's Club. That'd be nice. Might do that. Anyway, hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, on social media. As always, I'm very hungry this video for all you guys who watch the show today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to him, we'll be here to lend you always back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.